Welcome back to another ranked Nautilus game. In this game we are playing with Callista and we are up against Lux Melio in the bot lane. We are Emerald 1, around 80 LP, trying to make our way to Diamond. With this win, if we get a win, and winning the next game, we will finally get Diamond. So we can end the series and then move on to different types of content. But for now, let's focus on this game and see if we can win. So Amelia walks up, does not check. I don't hesitate at all with front loading my damage. Auto W, auto ignite. No hesitation. And we get a quick level 1 kill. Very good. We can push them in and then go back. That's what I'm thinking. But we don't need to recall. We can. Not necessary. I mean, Callista got enough gold to actually get an item. I'm pretty sure. So I think going back makes sense. But we'll see what we do here. And they got Seraphine mid. That is kind of... I mean, it's certainly not common, but it's also not a very unusual... Maybe it is... Another nice hook. Melio not paying attention. Callista gets hooked. I mean, it is what it is. We're getting so much damage off, so much control off. Okay, she's so low at this point that I think we should just back off. Don't need to play any games. Even if they freeze it, I mean, it's going to be a slow pushback. Because the minions are low HP. But what I was about to say was that Seraphine is certainly uncommon in the mid lane, but she's also not unheard of. She's unusual, but it's not exactly what I would consider a crazy pick, like completely out of left field. Like Soraka mid would be something much more surprising. So far, everything is going well. That's the thing about facing Lux. If you get hit by one binding, that could be it. You need to blow all your summoners, and they can regain a lot of control in the lane just from just one Lux binding. So Callista needs to make sure that she does not continuously get hit by those bindings. Honestly, even just getting hit by one binding is really bad. Just walking up for brush control in case Melio shows up. People, I think I've read something like that Melio is supposed to be like a counter to Nautilus, or people say like, oh yeah, pick Melio into Nautilus. Which I mean, you kind of see it here, not even because of the level 1. It's much harder for the Melio to react with the kickball ability, whatever it's called, to knock you back, than it is for a Nautilus to just be aggressive and try to hook continuously. So the onus is on Melio to defend, while Nautilus can just kind of mindlessly engage over and over and over again with no fear. Just standing in the jungle with Graves to see if we can set up an ambush on Udyr, because his camp is up, his Gromp is up. If Udyr does not come, we can transition from this ambush idea to a gank bot lane. That's what I'm thinking. So trying to do two things simultaneously. One is to help Graves in case Udyr shows up and then secure a kill. If that doesn't work, we can just rotate bot and set up a gank. Flash from Lux back at 10. We still get the kill, very nice. And now we can push the wave in. So Lux TPs, TP back at 1028. We can push this in and then recall. Getting a pink or 2 pinks and then a cloth armor. I guess it's because I didn't have enough money to buy Swifties outright. Usually I like to upgrade to Swifties as soon as possible before I build a core item, because Swifties lets me navigate the jungle and the map much more quickly. It has Nautilus support. Early game, I would say levels 1 to 3 specifically, you have a lot of damage, actually, especially level 1 and 2. But later your damage drops off significantly. So significantly that it's not really worth building an item, because it doesn't, whatever you're going to build, it's probably not going to be a damage item. So it's going to be tanky items that will let you take a lot of damage. That was a good Seraphine ultimate. But Callista's going in really hard. Graves dies to Udyr. Don't like that. All in all, pretty decent for us. I want Callista to get the honey fruit because I can just recall. It's not a big deal to me. Okay, I need to back off because Udyr's there. Yeah, I was being a bit careless, but then as the situation evolved, like when I saw Callista rotate there and react, I just committed to attacking Udyr. Lux messed up and she activated her E much too quickly. Yeah. And then Callista actually has R. For some reason she didn't use it. No idea why. Yeah. She should definitely have used her R there. Not sure why she didn't. Jack showing. I want us to... Okay, maybe I can make it engage actually. Very nice. Got the Vex to kill. And then maybe we can get the grubs, but I need my jungler with me. And Graves is spawning now, so maybe he'll come. Rotate to grubs and then we can get grubs. Going back to replenish wards and to get pinks. And now I got Swifties. But yeah, as I was saying, Swifties is a lot more, in my opinion, a lot more effective on Nautilus because it lets you rotate much more quickly, move around the map much more quickly, get to lane and just to any objective more quickly, lets you set up vision more quickly, and lets you deny vision more quickly. It's all about speed. You're not building damage, you're building utility. Like Solari, or Frozen Heart, or Randuin's, or Redemption for that matter. So that's why Swifties is more important, the way I see it. If you're someone who builds damage, then it's different. Then it might be worth it to build damage or complete your core item first and then finish boots. We are destroying them here. Very nice. Okay, Seraphine. I just barely missed that hook. I was so close. Her hitbox is very small, I think. It must be. That was so close. And then Yone dies unnecessarily. I can Hex Flash to close the distance. I don't want to take the kill. I want Vex to get it. Okay, she gets it. Nice. Just want to help her push this wave in. And then I can recall and replenish wards. I could also rotate bots, but I am at 50% mana. So I opt to sweep first. And then, okay, so I do have one more ward left. And then a pink in the pit. Yeah, this is very good. Setting up vision very well, I think. Playing smart, playing for tempo. Not wasting any time. And also not being lazy with my recalls, meaning that I find a secure spot to recall before I recall, sticking to the fundamentals of what it means to play League of Legends well. So they have the shrine, they saw me on the shrine, but I'm still looking to see if I can make a play mid just for a bit. Because that's one thing to keep in mind, is that let's say you walk on a ward, then the assumption is that, okay, they saw me on the ward so I can't do anything. There's no point in ganking or trying anything, but that's not true. We're all human and we make human mistakes. Maybe someone isn't. I just missed that hook. Hook the wall instead because it was an awkward angle. But even if someone sees you on a ward, for example, they might not have map awareness, generally like good map awareness, or they might not be checking the map at that particular time, and maybe none of their teammates are pinging that you're on that ward or that they can't see you, and then you are able to pull off that play even though you walked on a ward. Just something to keep in mind. I know for a fact they don't have vision there because I just used the plant. I want to use my relic stacks. That is important. I want to upgrade my support item. I'm not sure about pushing this because we don't have enough vision to support pushing. Like they could be in their jungle and rotating to us there. Like Udyr could be coming, Lux, Melio. So I'm not sure about pushing up the way that Kalista just did. I don't think we really had enough vision to do that. Sometimes you want to take risks, but... Okay, let's see if I can save Graves. Vex is coming, so maybe we can turn. Nice play by me. Graves dies unnecessarily. I forced Jax to flash after me. He uses all his cooldowns, so he's totally vulnerable right now. His flash is back up at 1855. I think I played that well. Don't like that Graves died unnecessarily, but I think I played it well. Herald is spawning, so that's why I'm rotating to Herald. I want to secure vision, and after putting wards down, I want to recall. To replenish my wards, get another pink. This is a really strong ward setup when taking any objective, and your blue side. I got Solari, got Swifties, my upgraded support item, 2 pinks. I set down vision of Herald. This is looking good. Just waiting for Graves to come before I do anything. And I also want us to get the scuttle so we have vision and that shrine for movement speed in case anything happens. Can we get Jax? He just barely escapes with the portal. That's okay. We can wait. We don't have to start it, but I'm starting it just because I want to see if we can secure it. But Vex is kind of just fighting them. Yone commits super hard. And then because of that I go in. Find a nice hook, but I'm too deep. This is too deep. I went too deep. Okay, I got lucky with Callista rotating and using her R. Okay, I need to be very careful about my positioning because I'm gonna instantly die if I get caught out. They're using a lot of cooldowns on us. Not horrible, but certainly not good. We got 2 of them, they got 3 of us. And then Vex TPs right into a Lux Q and dies instantly. Not good. Definitely a win for the enemy team there, but we still got some gold, some kills. And I want us to get Herald, that's really the main thing. I don't have Flash, I don't have my R, don't have Ignite. So not really looking to do anything crazy here. But I do want us to get this Herald, that is super important. So they are on it, maybe we can fight. I just want to CC them both. Just frontline, be a tank. I don't have my Q up yet. 2 seconds. So we get mid turret. Rotating to dragon just to make sure that they can't sneak it. Our Graves is topside, but I can still put pressure and maybe stop them from taking it. So that's what I'm doing. I'm not trying to fight or do anything crazy. Okay, now Callista is here, so maybe we can fight. Use my Solari. Okay, I need to back off here. There's nothing I can do. She got the kill. So I think that was okay. They used, like, Seraphine used her ultimate. But then Vex dies for nothing. So all in all, a net win for the enemy team. And now they can threaten to take dragon. Not sure if they will. They still haven't taken dragon. That's good for us. So gives me time to rotate and set up vision. I want Vex to come before I really commit to anything. Of course, if I see a chance, if I have a chance to maybe pull off a nice hook on someone, just get some damage off, I'll do that, but I want my team to be with me before I do anything. Like, Yone is rotating top for some reason. I have my flash, I have ignite. I don't have my R quite yet. I do want my R before I commit to anything. My R is an invaluable ability. It's so strong, so good. You can literally flash R anyone and they can't get away. It's so good. But my team needs to come with me here. We need to threaten dragon and we need to be together in case a fight breaks out. Sticking together is a basic principle of League that is really, really valuable. Okay, I find a nice hook on Udyr. And the R on Seraphine with the flash auto root. Okay, well played by me. And we got the kill on Udyr too. I want to push this and see if we can get... Okay. See if we can get the bot turret, but with... I think Lux actually missed her R there on the wave, but still, they have strong wave clear with Lux and Seraphine. So, yeah, there's no chance, no hope of getting this bot turret, so we might as well just go back. And then Otacon is topside, so I want to get that. I want to focus on Otacon. set up vision, deny vision, and see if we can get this objective. You need to play for objectives if you want to win. I was almost in position to try to hit a Q on Melio there. Putting a ward in the tri-bush, even though we already have a pink, in case they clear the pink. But where is our team? We need our team with us before we do anything. Find the hook on Udyr, but he is fast. He gets away. TP coming in from Jax, I'm assuming. No, Seraphine actually. Can I don't want them to get this autocon. Used everything I had there, but Seraphine got a good ult off. We were grouped together, the three of us. I think she got three of us, but I feel like I played that really well. I don't really think I could have played it much better, except dodge the Seraphine ultimate at the end there, but I was walking up to deal some damage to use my passive, but yeah, I think I played that really well. I don't really think there was much else I could have done. But we still end up losing the fight, and Vex was not even with us. Like, she didn't do anything, I think, that fight. And that's just not going to work at this level. This is Emerald 1, like high Emerald 1. This is, you're pretty much playing with just Diamond players. And players are good. So that's just not going to work. Like, we need to play as a team. We need to play together. So they won the fight and they got the objective. I do want us to get this bot turret to relieve pressure bot side, because if you're not able to get the T3 turret, the wave is constantly going to push back to you, and you always need to deal with that pressure. That's why it's so important to get those outer turrets. You don't want to leave them standing, because it gives the enemy team so much pressure, because the wave continuously pushes back because of the turret. So we have to get that bot turret. Got a nice hook off on Seraphine and a good R, but to no avail. Can we get something going here? Yone is not with us. I missed the hook on the wall, unfortunately. I tried to survive there. If I did hit that hook, maybe I could have survived. This is a really close game. And there's no easy path to victory. And when it comes to the pinging, I feel like that's 100% justified. I think you can see how well I'm playing, how well I'm doing, and I'm really trying to win here, really trying to also get diamond. So like, if you look at the context, really playing seriously, trying to win, trying to reach a high rank, an elite rank, and just giving it my all. So it's frustrating when your teammates get caught out or they don't use their abilities properly or correctly, and I do expect people at this level to understand how to use their champions and abilities and summoners correctly, and when they don't, I do feel like it's 100% justified to kind of call them out by spam pinging, and I think that's a lot better than writing anything toxic in chat. Okay, so they stole Drake from Graves. Why did Graves even try to like solo Drake in the first place? They got Otacon. They got the second Drake, so we're 2-2 now. For Drakes. Jax is pushing. He's probably not going to push further. He's just going to clear. Just going to... Okay, so just rotate through the river, see if there's a ward. And then he put a ward himself, a trinket down, I think, in our jungle. Okay, TP coming in, so maybe we can fight. Get Jax. That would be huge. Okay, that's huge. Now we can threaten Baron. And not just threaten, but take Baron. And it's good that I recalled earlier because I now have vision, plenty of wards and blinks. We can turn. We can turn and fight if they try to contest. But I wanna just fend them off. That's what I'm doing. I'm not necessarily even interested in trying to fight. I just want to keep them off. Specifically Udyr. I want to keep Udyr off Baron so he can't steal it. And then I just... Okay, but they actually stole it though. Notice we don't have empowered recall, so Graves messed up his smite. Which is so strange because I even used everything to keep Udyr away and he still did not secure it. That is so frustrating. And that's why I'm spam pinging him, because he didn't secure it. So they got Baron. I literally zoned the entire enemy team off. Or at least 3 of them off Baron. And they still got it. I'm not even sure if it was Udyr who got it. No, he didn't even use smite. If you notice in the top right, he didn't use his smite. So I don't even know who stole it. Did Lux steal it? And they didn't even have clear vision of the pit, I think. So yeah, it's frustrating. I'm doing everything I can to win here. But Graves did not secure Baron. And that is a huge moment for the enemy team. That is the type of thing that swings a 1 game into a losing one. Losing Baron. Because the enemy team gets so much pressure off of empowering minions and their waves. So what do you do in this situation as support? You deny vision and then secure vision, and you try to set up plays in your own jungle or their jungle. You try to set up ambushes or try to catch people out of position, like they might overextend for a wave. Okay, like kind of like this, making a mistake using the hex portal. I was just barely out of auto range, and then the angle was awkward because of the way the wall wraps around the pit. So that was kind of unfortunate, but he was so fast that I couldn't even get my auto off. Okay, Lux is... This is an opportunity. Nice. Come on, team. Let's go. Don't want to get hit by Seraphine's R. I got rid of her spell shield, so... And then Yone went in. I think he also kind of CC'd her, or like pushed her back with his ultimate. That was good. That was really good for us. I was the only one who died and we got 2 of them. Kalista is alone. Team, where's the team? Come on, team. Yeah, my teammates need to surround and help the Kalista activate her, enable her to do what she's doing there, which is to just jump around and kill everyone. Stack her E. And now we're gonna get this mid turret. This is huge. A huge moment in the game. And it all started with me catching this Lux out with my flash R. Absolutely huge. And now I want us to get this T3 bot turret finally. So I got Knight's Vow and I used it on Vex, but I think I actually meant to click on Kalista, but I'm not realizing in the moment. And from what I remember, no one in the game pings my Knight's Vow or says anything, so I think it actually stays on Vex for the rest of the game, which is unfortunate because I bought it for Callista specifically. But that's a mistake I'll have to live with. That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. So we're still not able to get this T3 turret bought. That is unfortunate. I'm thinking about Baron at this point. Again, what I want to do is I want to deny vision. Okay, so this is an opportunity. Come on, team. Seraphine TP'd. We got Jack, so we could take Baron here. There is... Okay, let's fight. I'm frontlining, tanking, taking a lot of abilities, tanking a lot of abilities, a lot of cooldowns. And Kalista is just jumping around, doing her thing. This is, yeah, really good. And now, so Yona is bot side, taking the outer turret. Because we have their... Because their inhibitor is exposed, we should definitely get that. That is free. That is really free right now. They only have 2 up. We need to get this inhib. And we got the outer turret bot. That was huge. So huge. A huge moment in the game. Another huge moment. And it started with me catching Jax out. Trying to take Scuttle. And now it's about Baron. Definitely about Baron. We got priority mid lane now. Because we got the inhib and we're gonna get supers spawning. So what we need to do now is we have to threaten Baron. And not just threaten, but actually take it. And if the enemy tries to contest, then we fight. Got a nice Q off on Udyr. Can we end? We got 3 of them. They have 2 up. We have 4. Can we end? Really hard to assess whether you can end or not. We have supers, but they are respawning Melio in 15 seconds. And we... Yeah, now... Okay, so Vex flashes in. But we're not focusing the turrets here, we're focusing them, which is buying them time. So it does not look like we can end at this point. Yeah, we need to back off here. I'm ready to frontline and tank and just delay them. Luckily Kalista has R, so I can get out too. But I was ready to, 100% ready to just die there for my team. Sacrifice myself so they can get out. That's what I wanted to do there. If Kalista didn't have R, I still would have done the same exact thing. Just CC them, use my abilities, force them to focus me instead of my teammates, to give my teammates time to get out. And now it's back to Baron. Again, it's this Baron dance. Just back and forth, going to Baron. We need to secure Baron. That would be the easiest way to end the game. If we can secure Baron. Graves is behind us. He's coming. He's rotating. Don't want them to have any vision of the Baron pit. I need my teammates to help me clear the wards, clear that pink. Perfect. We can fight. We're 5v4. We can definitely fight right now. Okay, but they backed off completely. So now we have space and control to get Baron. And the space and control we just got came from that pick. Getting Lux. It's so huge to just get one pick later on in the game like this. Okay, so Udyr took Dragon. That was good of him. That is actually really big. They got 3 Drakes now. We got 3. So the next one is Soul. That's really, it's a huge thing. It really does matter. But then Graves actually got him. That's huge. So maybe we can end. Maybe we can end right now. GG.